What is up, man? Happy Sunday, man. It feels like spring weather where I'm at. Hopefully, it feels like spring for y'all. But listen, I'm just here. It's not about to be a mad long live or whatever. I'm just here to motivate y'all, man. Someone was telling me, yo, go live and motivate these folks real quick. But not just random motivation. It's a specific motivation that I have for y'all, bruh. And the message that I was really hearing is like, I gotta come and tell y'all, look, the year is yours. It's your year. And you like, man, it's February. How can it be my year? Why, yes. You still got March, April, and the rest of the months left. So if things ain't been going good for you, don't look at it as, oh, I'm having a horrible year already. Nah, you still got a bunch of months left. You know what I mean? You still got what, nine? No, 10 months left. You know what I'm saying? And this is very important because, bro, listen, as people, we love to collaborate. When I say we love to collaborate, what that mean? That mean like, yo, bro, you don't mind having a collaboration with your friends, or you don't mind working together with people to create something. You don't mind that, you know? And a lot of the times when we're working with others to create stuff, we got this idea in mind. This is gonna be forever. This is gonna last forever. And when I say this is gonna last forever, like it's even outside of collaboration, relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever you want to call it, man. Whatever it is, we love to collaborate as people. We love to work together. A lot of you guys out there, you was working with some of your friends. You might have been working with a girl or a partner you was dating. You was working with somebody and you guys had something that was y'all's together. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, bro, they either switched up on you or they cut you out of whatever was something that was yours. And that's like one of the toughest things to experience, bro. When you're dealing with people, you're collaborating. You got this idea that whatever y'all collaborating is for y'all both, and it's gonna take off and be successful whatsoever. And then the person switches up, or the people switch up, or the girl whatsoever, they switch up on you. You know, once you leave that situation, bro, it's a lot of like thoughts that run through your mind, man. It's a lot of thoughts that run through your mind, and a lot of these thoughts is related to or revolving around what do you think you did wrong? What went wrong during the dealings? Despite you being non-malicious, despite you being disrespectful, unloyal, because you was all of these things. You was loyal, you was not malicious, you had good intent, and these people just switched up on you, bruh. And when they switched up on you, it left a bad taste. When I say left a bad taste, you left thinking like, what happened? What went wrong? What did I do? What could have went better? Whether it was a friend, a relationship, your family. But I'm here to tell you, bro, listen, at the end of the day, as people, we have to come to a realization. We have to appreciate moments. We always gonna want stuff forever, bro. When I say we want stuff forever, it's like, yo, think about it. You dating a girl, you want to be with her forever. You know what I mean? You at a job you like, you want to be there forever. You know what I mean? You got the group of friends you have, you guys want to be friends forever. But I'm sad to say, nothing is forever, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, Ground Life, Michael Fox, you know what I mean? Everybody, nothing is forever, bro. Shout out to Sonny Neflin for subscribing. It. Nothing is forever, bro. And that is the truth that really hurts. That truth really hurts. And what do I mean that truth really hurts? Is like, bro, even you as a person, you don't stay the same forever. You evolve, you change. So as a person, once you start to realize, yo, nothing is forever, the people that switched up on you, the situations or plans you guys had together and they cut you out, they did you dirty, that wasn't supposed to be forever. It was just a moment in life. And a lot of the time, bro, look, God is gonna take us out of moments, bro, that we want to be in forever. He's gonna take us out of moments. He's gonna take us out of partnerships, relationships, friendships, bro. This cannot be forever. And we never really sit there and think like, thank God I experienced a moment. Thank God I learned something from it. Thank God I was a part of this. We always think like, dang, I wanted this forever. And it would never be forever. So As a person who's been through that experience, I've been collaborating with people. We working on something together. They switch up. I'm thinking like, man, what happened? What did I do wrong? I was leading the whole thing. I was being loyal. I was truthful. I was respectful, and that switch up really throws you off. It had you going home like, yo, bro, what happened? But I'm here to tell you, like, yo, bro, God took you out of that situation on his account, not on what you wanted. On what you wanted is like, we always gonna want something forever. That's human nature. But that doesn't produce happiness because it produces a lot of disappointment, bro. It produces a lot of depression when you don't get what you want forever. A lot of you guys, y'all had relationships y'all was in, y'all thought y'all was gonna be in that shit forever. When it ended, you couldn't think about the fact that you experienced the moment. You was crushed and you like, damn, I wanted to be with Shorty forever or a dude forever. But nothing is forever. As people, we gotta get that, bro. If you're able to process that nothing is forever, whether you're in a partnership, you're in a relationship, a friendship, if it goes wrong, you appreciate the moments. Cause that's all you're gonna have. All we're gonna have is moments, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen Training Day. You know what I'm saying? When Jake is high off his socks, and he's like, in life, you gotta control your smiles and cries. Because that's all you're gonna have. This relates to moments. Moments make you smile, moments make you cry. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate the moments and stop having a mindset that you're supposed to be with these people forever. You're supposed to be with this girl forever. You're supposed to be with these group of friends forever. You're supposed to be with this job. No, it's an experience. This whole shit is an experience, bro. And the fact that a lot of people don't get what they want forever, it ruins their year, it ruins their mind, bro. It ruins their focus, it ruins their confidence, fool. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot have that happen in 2026, fool, because it's still fresh. We just sliding past February. You got 10 more months. I believe it's 12 months, if I'm correct. You got 10 more months. It's still your year. Whatever didn't go your way, whoever switched up, God made it happen to get you out of there, to have you on your own. And this is key. Being on your own is, bro, you got the ability to establish something for yourself, bro, where you can create something for yourself. Sometimes we working with others and we want that to be ours, but it can never fully be ours. It's everyone, but there's more greed in other people's hearts to where they're like, man, we can't let YS in here. We can't let YS touch this opportunity. That's how they feel about you. Even if you're not doing nothing to make them feel like that, So what God does is like, nah, man, look, they snatch YS up. Like, yo, YS, we gonna break this little collaboration group shit up. I'm gonna throw you over there. Y'all, you not even gonna rock with these people, but I'm gonna throw you over there so you can create something on your own. You know what I'm saying? And that is what I want everybody to do for the rest of the year. Stop sitting there thinking about why didn't this work out? Why am I not still with these people? Why am I not still friends with this? Why am I not still dating this girl? No, you experienced the moment. Now create something that's just yours. It relates to everything, bro. A lot of the times I'm telling you, you be working with people, y'all might have plans, small business plans. Something happens in that person's heart or mind that creates jealousy, greed, and envy to where they feel they gotta box you out and keep you away from whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? And it happens so often, but when it happens, you the person that it happens to, you go home and you think about what went wrong. Nothing went wrong. You did everything you was supposed to do in an experience in that moment. Appreciate experiencing the moment, because God took you out the moment like, yo, nah, this ain't just for you. I'm going to take you by yourself and have you produce something that's for you. You know how many people that's been in situations, people did them dirty. They was disappointed, they was hurt, but then a bigger blessing came because it was like that was supposed to happen. A lot of this stuff is supposed to happen. So if somebody out there, whether it be a girl, your friends, your partner, your job, if they switch up, they disloyal, they do you dirty, bro, this is a part of the moment. It's not gonna be a forever thing, bro. You can't even have your dog forever. Some of us love our dogs, our pets. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it was up to everyone, nobody's pet would pass, bro. You know what I mean? Your first pet that you truly love and This was the first pet. He don't even stay. She don't even stay forever. You get what I'm saying? So moments are just moments, bro. Once you experience the moment, whether good or bad, okay, you move from it. You don't sit there and ponder what you could have done to make the moment better, or how you could have been, because now you're stressing yourself out. You're creating depression. You're producing disappointment. You're kind of like holding yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And it's happened to me, bro. I had a group of guys, bro. I'm thinking we going up. We the team. I assembled a team. Many adventures. You know what I mean? Artist, artist, videographer, engineer, bro. I'm talking about a real team. You know the shit that labels will do. We was an unstoppable team if they could have seen the vision. But it's like as people got bigger in a sense of grew, the greed grew. You know the selfishness grew. They like nah. Even though these is my team and they put me on, it's over for them. It's all about me. And it was like damn. That'll hit you hard, like especially right before the moment, the big break, the big breakthrough. You know, call it the big breakthrough where everybody takes off, everything takes off. That's where it happened. It had me like, damn. But I had doubts of even being a part of that and fitting in. What do I mean? A lot of y'all got situations out there, y'all a part of partnership, relationship, whatever. You have these doubts at times, like, man, how long is this gonna last? Like, what's really my role here? You feel me? Like, what's gonna happen when this takes off? You have those doubts, bro. I used to have those doubts, but I overlooked those doubts. Like, nah, man, I've committed too much to this. I've been too loyal. I've been working hard. That's how you feel. And then these people switch up, and it happens on the account of the Lord, bro. Because when we don't get our way, we get mad. I ain't gonna lie. When that happened, I was like, yo, that's man, these boys is fugazi. I'm on Twitter. I'm Twitter fingers. Do Twitter fingers. You feel me? I'm Meek Mill Twitter fingers, bro. I had to go and clean my Twitter up because I'm sending shots. Ba 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 ba. Cause I was feeling like, damn, yo, I ain't do nothing wrong. I was loyal. I put energy and time and commitment into that. This was supposed to be, in a sense, we was all going together because that's what people spoke. That's how they acted. But in their hearts, they felt different. You know what I mean? And it happened to you, whether it be in a relationship, a partnership, friendship, bro, you got to move past that because God is literally snatching you out of there without you wanting that to happen. A lot of the time, you don't want to break up from a friendship, partnership. You know, you don't want to leave a job and get fired, but God's snatching you out of there because there's something better that's just for you. That's just for you, bro. It's not for you and these people that you went to school with and grew up with and rode the bus and went to high school, nah, or hang out with, nah. It's just for you. I'm speaking that now because, bro, I didn't have none of this social media shit when I was focusing on other people and us as a team. I swear. But I was the most littest. But I focused on making someone else lit. And when this person got more lit than me, they looking at me like, get away. You feel me? Get him out of here. Move. You feel me? But this was someone that was loyal to me in a sense, consider me a brother, like you feel me? And I couldn't sit there and figure out what really went wrong because nothing went wrong, bro. But this is how things happen. God was like, look, man, personally, I know you got doubts if you really belong to be a part of this, even though you orchestrated this, led this, general, lieutenant this. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a little shakiness before the big breakthrough. And it happened. I saw it. People was acting weird. They was switching up right in front of me. But after that situation happened, I ain't gonna lie, I was crushed, bro. In the sense of because I felt like I committed so much. Bro, I used to have a full committed relationship at the time. My shorty, you know what my shorty used to tell me? She'd say, "Why, yes, you way bigger than these dudes in a sense. These was little dudes, like, but I looked at them as little brothers. She like you way ahead of them. They shouldn't hang out with you." And you know, at the time, you know, dudes, we don't listen to our girl. I'm like, man, you tripping. He's like my little homies. You know, I gotta lead them, put them on, you feel me? That's how I'm thinking. But she was spitting the truth, bro. So when it happened, it was like, dang, you know, the resentment came in like, damn, my shorty was telling me this. I wasn't listening, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all as a testament, like, yo, bro, it happened to me for a reason so I can have something of my own. Because in reality, I influenced a lot of what they took or whatever or felt belonged to them. You know what I'm saying? But that just what God showing you or showing me that that's how strong your influence is, whatever you was a part of. Meaning that if you was a part of a relationship and you helped boost this girl or guy and the guy switched up, that's your influence that they're running with. You feel me? All that is showing you is like, okay, you did that here, now do it for yourself. That's what I had to understand, bro. I don't have no resentment towards these guys, but it's like I could never go back and click up and pretend, you know what I'm saying? I've seen what they showed me. And all the people that seen what they show you is like, bro, you don't resent them. You move on with your life. You think about it, you gotta let it go and understand that God took you out of that situation because something is way better than that situation you was a part of. You just ain't get there yet or you working towards it. But in order for that to happen, you gotta move past the resentment. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was times I was tight. I'm talking about the same people is hitting me up like pretending like nothing happened. You feel me? So I just want y'all to know it's still your year, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It is still your year. It is not over because things ain't been going cool in the first 2 months, bro. It's still your year. And I had to go through trials and tribulations to understand this, fool. It is still your year. God gonna put you through a lot to see how strong you are, man. If you gonna quit and bro, y'all hearing this from a dude who had to like live in a weird situation, bro. A storage situation. I'm moving every month in a U-Haul, bro. You know how embarrassing that is, fam? I'm at the U-Haul so much, broski. They know me there. My pops coming in, they like, yeah, that's your son. Cause you know, I'm renting U-Haul so much. You know, U-Haul try to finesse you. So they charging me extra fees, talking about I'm going over the mileage, but they capping. So I let that shit roll over. So I'm like, man, I ain't paying that $30, $40. So I had my OG go there, but he got the same last name. So the girl like, yeah, your son comes here every month. Imagine the U-Haul telling your pops that, you know what I mean? But that shit is embarrassing. But it's like, I had to go through all that, bro. I ain't have a choice. I ain't had no choice, fam. I'm moving in a U-Haul for 6 to 7 months straight, bro. When I say every month, it's like I gotta move from this location to this location, from this location to this location, from this location to this location. Just whole time trying to figure out my next move. It's stressful. And on top of that, bro, pockets is dry. When I say pockets dry, fool, you could put your hands in there and grab my thighs, bro. You know what I mean? No diddy, but there's nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? So experiencing that and going through all that, it was back to back. But it was a test to see like, what do I just fold? Do I just be miserable and say, yeah, they switched up on me. It's their fault. I'm not successful. It's on them. Nah, I influence all of them. That's how I was feeling. I was mad. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm mad. Like what? Man, I influence everything. When they meet him, they meet me. If they meet him, they meet me. Without me being there. And I'm sure that's how you feel about the situation that happened to you, whether somebody switched up on you. Because it's the truth. It's your influence. But you got to get past the shit. You can't be miserable. Because, bro, I'm telling you, not having money, not having a stable place to stay, having to sell your car, having to eat ramen. I ain't even eating a good ramen food. This, I consider this good ramen. You know what I mean? I'm eating top ramen. This shit is nasty, fool. It ain't even good. But I can't complain because look, I ain't got that much bread. And I'm telling y'all this because a lot of y'all get stuck on a situation that happened with these people that you were collaborating with, whether it be a girl, your dude, a relationship. Get past that shit, fool. It's your year. You influenced this person. They switched up. They left with your influence. You still have your influence plus more. Does that make sense? They could never go find another you to influence them better. Whether it be a girl, a dude, your friends, your job, that's your influence, bro. You gave that away in the sense of doing God's work. You know, you ain't know this person gonna switch up. It wasn't planned. You didn't have an idea. They didn't act like that, but it happened. And you can't sit there and be miserable. You gotta look at it like, okay, I was a part of that experience. That's really a lot of my influence. Knowing that, I'm still powerful. I lost nothing. Does that make sense? And because at some point I feel like I lost something. I'm like, damn, I gave away all my energy, my time. But it was like, nah, I had to look at it different. I literally influenced everybody. I literally was the catalyst for everything. I literally was resourceful. You know what I'm saying? As compared to, oh, you lost something. They took something away from you. Nah, you influenced somebody to grow, to be better. And they felt like they could stand on their own, even though that's not the truth. Guys will remind them they still need you. Sometimes they return, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they return later. But y'all get what I'm saying. People that did you wrong try to hit you back. Does it make sense? God reminds them like, yo, you still need this person. Whether it be they're struggling, they're in a situation and they can't think like, man, who's the only person I could go talk to about this? They come back or they try to come back. You know what I mean? So get past situations, bro. Whether it's somebody switched up, like I said, you influenced them and they felt like, look, I don't need you no more. I got enough in your influence, but it's not enough because that's yours. It's yours. You got an unlimited amount of your influence, bro. It's like power. You know what I mean? It's like, let's say you were a real athlete and then you get a young athlete, you make the athlete good and he cocky, like, man, I don't even rock with you. You garbage. You ain't nothing, even though you put him on. You gave him a sense of power. Because he was powerless before, or he, whatever, was powerless before they came across you. It's like God sent for you from somewhere to influence this person, to be better in life, to pursue their dreams and be confident, be strong. And once they get that power, because, you know, power will really mess you up. They like, I'm Thanos. I needed no one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. That's how they be feeling. Even though they acquired the power from someone. You know what I'm saying? And you are that someone. You. So don't sit there and be miserable, bruh. Sit there and understand, like, yo, dang, God has given me so much influence to the point where I have the ability to come around and make people believe things that they doubt or make people go after things that they're scared of. That's power. That's like super Saiyan, you know what I mean? The ability to influence somebody. Look at all your celebrities. What you think they fighting for? The same power I'm talking about right now. The same power I am talking about right now is what all the celebrities want. That's why you got Mariah Carey going on streamers. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to name drop these folks. You know, these folks got superstar lawyers and shit like that. We ain't lawyered up like that yet. You know what I mean? But this is what they all want. That influence. We all have it, bro. We've all influenced people in life. Some of these people, they seem like they got bigger influence because they're projected on the screen. They don't have bigger influence than everyone here. We got all have influence. You all influence people. But I related it to people switching up because that prevents a lot of y'all from wanting to keep going when somebody switch up on you. Because you want to sit there and be miserable and think about what you did wrong. You did nothing wrong. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Be genuine and be pure in the moment. Being genuine and being pure in the moment, that's rare. That's a gem, fool. You not, man, so many, what do I mean being genuine and pure in the moment? Let me give you an example, right? Boom. Let's say we on a two-man, right? Your girl that I bring for my friend, you feel me? She not really going for him like that or whatever. Being genuine, being pure in the moment, I'm peeping that. So I kind of tap into her friend there, like, yo, get on your friend. You know what I mean? Like make her go. Because it should be all good vibes. You know, that's like a simple example. But some people, let's say they get around in that moment and they peep like this a two-man, but Shorty ain't going for you. You know what I mean? He might be like, oh shit, I'm taking both of them. I'm on that. You know what I mean? I'm funny. But now it's like, yo, bro, it's more than enough. I got Shorty right here. This for my man. She not really going for my mans. I'm gonna see what her friend can do to make her go for my mans. You know what I'm saying? Or how to get her to be more relaxed. That's being genuine and pure in the moment. Somebody being ingenuine and unpure in the moment, they're trying to smash both of them. You know what I mean? They not even caring like that. Your shorty not going. She uptight, not trying to relax. You know, a real genuine person like, man, shorty, you kind of uptight, man. You treat my man's like he not like that. You feel me? Like that's being genuine and pure in the moment. I could give you more examples. You know, the young athlete who has a coach that's been training him since he was freaking fourth grade. You know what I'm saying? He has a show. He's getting drafted on the night. He invites the coach to the draft night. When he goes up there to give his speech, they ask him like, "Oh, athlete of the century, youngin, who has really influenced your decision and skills to play basketball?" He says, first and foremost, I like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, you know, but I also got to mention my high school coach who has been training me since I was in the fourth grade. That is being genuine and pure in the moment. Dude that's not being genuine and pure in the moment, he going to get up there like, man, shout out to guys, shout out to my mom and my dad. You know, I ain't going to lie, it's all about hard work. I can't even say this shit with a straight face without laughing, but y'all done see shit like that. It's all about hard work and dedication, man, and all the late nights grinding, early mornings. He not even gonna mention the coach that trained him since he was in fourth grade. Because he's looking like, I am at the moment I always wanted to be. It was all me, and there was no one. And this is how it happens. It don't happen with y'all. You feel me? With people like you helped. That when they got their moment, they wasn't genuine and pure, fool. They was totally different. When they got their moment, when they felt like, yo, I made it, fool, like they looking at you like, yo, move. They looking at you like, I don't even know who that is. They looking at you like, yo, these is my new friends. Really. And it shouldn't stop you. That's what I'm here to say. It shouldn't make you feel depressed, like you lost something. Nah, it should show that you powerful. It should show that, look, you got the ability to influence somebody. That's power. This one of the biggest power in the world that all the celebs want. All of them want to be famous forever. They don't even care about experiencing the moment. What do I mean? It's like, all right, think about it, right? Let me break down fame for y'all, right? Check it out. One of y'all all on the chat, y'all a famous rapper. Boom. Y'all popping 2026. Label pushing y'all buzzing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all might be hot for like 2-3 years if y'all really good musicians, bro. Talented. Y'all really producing hits like Tory Lanez or something. You know what I mean? After the 2 years, it's new rappers coming. That's fame. So what do I say? They don't even care about the experiences. Like, bro, you was famous for 2-3 years. You telling me you mad that you was famous for 2-3 years? You want to be famous for 50 million centuries? Like, fool, the concept of it is stupid. Like, think about it. Like, me and my friend was talking, and a lot of you dudes, y'all gotta catch it. I'm dropping gems right here. When I was young, I want to go to the NBA, right? And I want to be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Bro, I could never be Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. I could only be YS. I could try to imitate those guys, but I could never be them. So my homie was talking to me. He like, man, you ever play in the G League? I'm like, yeah, I play in the G League. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah, they get paid. He like, you don't want to be in the NBA? I'm like, bro, it's no difference in playing in the G League and playing in the NBA. You're still part of a professional basketball organization. All these guys in the G League want to be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Yo, bro, you're not gonna be those guys. You gotta be yourself. You know? That being said, it's like, think about how many good players quit the NBA because they're not Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. What do I mean, right? Bro, the opportunity to get in the NBA is slim to none. If you get in there, you really slid in the door, fam. It's slim to none because there's a lot of good players that's not in the NBA, fool. So let's say you and I get in the NBA. Instead of you thinking you finna be LeBron James of the franchise, Kobe Bryant for the franchise, bro, being genuine and pure in the moment is like, yo, bro, I made it in the NBA. I'm gonna do my best. Even if I play for 2 to 3 years, that's smooth with me. I'm gonna take that experience, that money, and do something else. But all the dudes that play in the league that end up going broke, they trying to be Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Only the ones that don't go broke or end up homeless get the perspective like, damn, I had a 5-year career. That was fire. I played in the league. I'm gonna take this bread and enjoy life. All the other ones, yo, they want to break the scoring record. They want to be the number one scorer or some shit like that. Be suffice. Like, bro, you got to the league. You should be happy and thankful for the experience of even practicing, being in a league, playing on TV, bro. That's a one in a lifetime experience. But nah, they want to be Kobe or Jordan. And that's why it's like some of these dudes that play in the NBA, they not happy. They not happy because they not out there being Kobe or Jordan. They not putting 81 up. They don't got the green light. But they in the NBA, they where so many people want to get. But they not even going to appreciate the experience for however long they're there. You feel what I'm saying? That's being genuine and pure. You know, I give you guys different examples, but it's like, at the end of the day, appreciate the moment. Appreciate the experience, whether it was good or bad. And it's still your year, fool. Whatever happened, get over that shit. We just cruising by February right now. You got like 10 more months. You know what I'm saying? My math is right. It could be 9. January 1st, nah, 10. It's 10. You know, I had to count. So forget whatever happened to you. Whether somebody switched up, whether they did you dirty, they acted, betrayed you. Just know you influenced them. You're more powerful than they could ever be. In order for them to get good again, they got to get someone somewhere close to someone with somewhat close to your influence. But there would never be someone with your influence. You get me? It's original. It's like a code that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have a KYNC's influence. He can't have mine. I can't have Digital Decay influence. He can't have mine. I can't have Sage Boy influence. He can't have mine. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron can't have Michael Jackson influence. You get me? It's like that. And y'all all have your own individual influence. Whoever took it from you and felt like Thanos after, just know you did them a favor, man. God sent for you to do that. If you wasn't there to lead, influence them, they might be in a ditch. they might be doing something crazy. You know what I'm saying? They might be, I don't know. They wouldn't be where they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, get a job. I do have a job, baby. Motivation. Yeah. I'm here to motivate y'all, man. My job is to get you upright, man. A D&D. My job is to get you ready, man. My job is to let you know, bro, this is your year, man. My job is to let you know, like, hey, you got to go harder, man. My job is to let you know, like, hey, get over what happened, whoever switched up, man. My job is to let you know you ain't lost nothing, man. My job is to let you know you more powerful than the people that switched up on you, fool, because you influenced them, man. You feel me? That's my job. That's what I'm here to do. I'm saying, unless you want me to pop, lock, and drop it. Pop. y'all be coming on here to see people do monkey business and shit like that. You know what I mean? I could just be on a live like this. Y'all be entertained. He said, you're long-winded, bruh. Well, that mean I'm tired? Come on, man. I'm up. Put him up. This was entertaining to y'all. You feel me? He said, oddly motivating. Yeah, man. My job is to let you know it's still your year. You feel me? Protocol, the 9-5. Protocol, the 9-5 is still your year, man. Who else is it? Darth Clorox, man. He said, get lost. Your asbestos calling. I don't know about asbestos, fool. I might have to get the, you know what I mean? But it's clean in the crib, man. Y'all talk to me, man. I'm about to talk to the chat for a little bit. My man said burger water. What's burger water, bro? You put your burger in the water and you drink it or what? You drinking burgers, fool? You supposed to eat the burgers, man. You got ketchup in there, mustard in there, soggy bread in there. Burger water sound nasty. I don't like nothing soggy, man. Sam, my boy said he dip it, because you know, people dip hot dogs in water. It's weirdos. It's weirdos like that like soggy. Soggy buns with ketchup and shit. They dip that shit in there and eat the hot dog. That's just crazy. He said, Ice need to send me to Haiti. Yo, man, I'm not from Haiti, man. Shout out to all the Haitians, to all the Zools, man. Zool boy life, man. Them boys out there in Miami. Yo, Grind Life, what's up, Grind Life, man? Shout out to Grind Life in the building, man. I'm talking to the chat right now, man. They ain't really saying nothing interesting. Came here to motivate y'all, man. He said he put pickle cheese, lettuce, mustard, and blended in a drink. My boy, you need help. You are terrible, fam. Your stomach is bubbling. You know what I'm saying? He said, go back to Haiti. Nah, bro. I'm actually from West Africa, though, man. From the island, man. Ivory Coast, man. Cote d'Ivoire, man. If you watch Speed Stream, you see that boy was there. He loved it. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice place. You said your cat drink that? Man, I'm about to come take your cat away from you, bro. Animal cruelty. You got your cat drinking burger water, fool. What happened to the meow, Purina? You know what I'm saying? Well, get your cat the meows and the Purinas, man. Yo, you got your cat obese. Nah, they gotta come take your cat, fool. My boy said he got his cat looking like Garfield off the burger water. Y'all gotta chill with burger water, man. Y'all boys gotta. Let me show y'all what y'all gotta get on. Y'all gotta get on the juice, man. Hold on. Let me show you something that's gonna look very appetizing. Hold on. Woo! Let me shake it up. Come on, fool. I know you want a sip of this. Stop playing, man. Don't that look like some love potion or something? You feel me? Come on, man. Look. Stop it. That right there, fam. It's watermelon juice. Not burger water, man. Watermelon juice. You know what I'm saying? That right there revitalize you. How you feeling fresh? How you feeling like you on the beach of Santorini? You know what I mean? Santorini, man. I said Santorini. Roni, man. You get what I'm saying. But get you one of those, man. Get you the juicer. If y'all ain't peeped the videos, get you the juicer. The link is in the description. Get you one of those juicers. Get you some watermelon, fool. Press that junk. Get one of them canned glass jars, you feel me? To keep the potency of the fruit and the nutrients and the natural sugars that's in that, potent, you feel me? That's why they put the tree in the jar. Head tap, And then you just sip that junk, fool. You're gonna be feeling like rejuvenated. I'm not gonna lie. You say you need to juice a job. Come on, man. I drink that juice at the job, fool. D&D. I drink that juice at the job, broski. I'm not gonna lie. It's better than drinking fake juice. Now my breath actually smell decent right now. I ain't gonna lie. You know, when you smell your breath, you gotta blow your breath up towards your nose. Yeah. He said rejuvenate off the burger water, bro. Y'all are obsessed with burger water, bro. You might as well create a brand called Burger Water. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I take baths in regular water, bro. Look at I have decent skin, don't I? I got a little pimples here and there, blemishes, but I think it's because the bugs be trying to eat me when I'm asleep, fool. You know what I'm saying? He said I drink burger water. Yo, bro, y'all like the burger water team in this junk, man. We got the burger water boys. we got Harry, the burger boy, Light Gogurt burger boy. Yo, y'all all gotta be one account or some shit. Y'all can't all be talking about burger water, fool. Where y'all from? Them boys from Burger City, man. Y'all from Burger City or what? Burger boys. Call y'all the burger boys. What would that be? BBs. Burger boy. Y'all the BBs, man. The burger boys, man. Or burger brothers. Yeah. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might run. Y'all should run with that right there. Burger brothers, man. BBs, man. Start a LLC or something. What's my favorite drink? Natural juice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Other than water, natural juice. I don't got a favorite drink for real. You know what I'm saying? Water and natural juice, man. Y'all ask me some questions. I'm gonna answer some questions, fool. You talking about the basketball player? My boy said I look weak. I don't know, man. You think I gotta get in the gym and work on these arms? I ain't too beefed up though. I be doing push-ups and shit. I would say I got more internal natural strength, man. It's like gets activated. You know what I'm saying? Like 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 I'm in a hyperbolic time chamber and I just go ah. You know how when Avatar get into that flow state, it's like when I get in that mode, I'm stronger than the ox. But I'm not super buff, bro. I would say I'm more cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm more cut. I've seen buffer guys, bro. You just saying that because you see the little thing right here. I'm just cut, man. Always been cut, skinny and cut. My boy said grape. You like grapes? Yeah, grape Welch's used to be good, but all that stuff is bad for you, fool. All that stuff got too much sugar, man. Y'all gotta get on what I'm putting y'all on right now. I'm putting you down. Watermelon juice. Yeah, I made watermelon juice, man. Y'all gotta check the live, man. I made watermelon juice. You know what I'm saying? Made watermelon juice. The other day I made pineapple juice unexpectedly. I had got oranges, kiwi, lemon, lime, apples. It tasted just like pineapple juice. So I don't know if pineapple is from all those fruits, you know what I'm saying? Shake, man. Really though, high protein shake, man. I would say go with high protein shakes, man. Also look into like a lot of fruits that kind of build muscle. You know what I mean? Um, beet is another one. Beet juice. It gets the blood flowing. So if you're gonna go work out, and you're gonna pump iron. You get that. Just it's probably gonna stimulate the blood in there or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not no fitness trainer, man. I just give you some of the knowledge I know. But I ain't gonna tell you I'm a fit personal trainer. I could get you right in the gym though. But like full breakdown, dietary, I had to research. I could research that, but I don't know. I ain't trying to research right now, man. You feel me? What else questions y'all got? Yeah, just a little something, bro. Um, a lot of people need to do a lot of aerobic exercise to get the oxygen flowing. Which helps increase muscle mass. Because muscle and all that stuff takes oxygen, blood flow. That's how your muscle gets bigger. They contract, restrict, like that. And while that's happening, it's stretching the muscle fibers within there. You feel me? Little biology, man. I ain't gonna lie. Biology, so much stuff to know. You know what I mean? My biology teacher was too cool to really teach. I was in there getting C's. But biology's a cool little class. He said they do load the meat with water, get with water out the customer. But y'all love these burgers, man. Y'all need to stop eating these burgers, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating. Don't eat burgers for a week, man. You gonna feel way better. I used to work at McDonald's. When I used to work at McDonald's, I had the ultimate stamina before eating McDonald's. After eating McDonald's, when I used to run track, because I ran track, I was all conference, bro. I used to get so tired, and I wasn't fat enough, and I was skinnier than but it's like the grease. That's what it gets you from the burgers. Them burgers be greasy. You could lean the burger, that jungle just drip into the packet. That grease it gets you, bro. That grease will go in your veins, your arteries. Now your blood ain't flowing as smooth as it's supposed to. It's like coagulated. When stuff is coagulated, it's like syrup. Your blood supposed to be rushing like a river. You feel me? So all the greasy foods and fried shit, that's where it's gonna have y'all, man. It's gonna have y'all stroking up, bro. You don't want to be stroking up. It's gonna have y'all heart attacking up. You don't want to be heart attacking up, man. Because it's like a clog. Imagine a clog at your house in your sink, and it's just like an overflow of shit. So that's what's gonna happen in your body from all that grease. Stay away from that grease, man. Get your ass in the gym, man. Go for a walk, fool. You feel me? Do some aerobic exercise, man. Do some Zumba in the house or something. You know what I'm saying? Make chickens ain't healthy, bro. That's not real chicken. It's breaded. They fry that in the oil, bro, the grease. I used to work at McDonald's. I used to make the McChicken with cheese with a little bit of tomato. Back then when I was eating the bacon, you know what I mean? I put on a little, but now I don't even fuck with the peas. That's PIGs. But yeah, McChickens are not healthy. Nothing at McDonald's is healthy, bro. Not even the apple slices. Yo, shout out to Buck Banger from New Zealand. New Zealand in here, man. New Zealand vibes, man. It is how they talk out there or what? I'm trying to come all over, man. New Zealand, Croatia. I don't know how I'm gonna go to all these places, but I'm gonna go there somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop out in New Zealand like, yo, where's Buck Banger? I'm gonna call you when I'm at the airport. I'm gonna go live. Like, yo, meet me at the airport right now. I'm on my way to New Zealand, fool. Nah, for real. I'll be on that type time. I'm the type to do that. Like, yo, accordion. I'm in your city, man. Where you at, fool? I bet you at work. We coming to your job. We come see you at work. You know what I mean? What else y'all gotta ask, man? What y'all on, man? Y'all kind of, I motivated y'all now. I gotta chat with y'all, man. Make sure I'm showing y'all the utmost respect on the live. He said New Zealand is free, homie. Got some dump trucks in that job. Okay. Say that there, man. You talking about sending. You can't really send nothing from there. That's a Fed crime, We not. I'm gonna come out there for the experience though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all by the Netherlands? Or not really? I don't I'm gonna tell y'all one of my worst subjects in school. It was geography, bro. It's not that I can't do geography. This shit was boring to me, fam. So I never cared about knowing what stuff was. You in the Pacific, okay, the Pacific. But as I get older, it's like, damn, I need to know where these places are. Near Australia, okay? I gotta go to Australia too. I was talking to some guy from Australia on TikTok, man. He was like a tarantula trainer. He had like 100 tarantulas in his house. And he was telling me that they're not that dangerous. He was telling me stuff about them. So, yeah, I'll probably see some crazy animals in New Zealand too, like kangaroos, rhinos, and shit like that. He said, he said Australia is trash. Okay, New Zealand is probably way better. Yeah, I would come to New Zealand, bro. No, Austin, you don't. He said we got the best going on, homie. Nah, yo, you got that beef going on with the Aussies, eh? You don't mess with Aussies. Nah, I rock with you, Buck Banger. Yeah, he keeping a bean. Them Aussies, mate. Nah, that's funny though. That's funny, yo. Nah, if I come out there, I'm gonna hit you up, man. For real. I'm gonna tap in with you, man. Tap in with Buck Banger. He said, lied, told me they pussy. Nah, I try to read that in like a New Zealand accent. You peep that though? Fuck them lies, homie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The UK, Aussie, those guys, they talk tough, man. When I say they talk tough, y'all just be talking like y'all always in a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? That's fire though. I rock with that. Every time I watch like a UK movie, he said, hard homie, that sucks, bruh. I'm a Range Rover. Nah, that boy Buck Banger got the bread out there. You feel me? You must be trapping. No capping. Yo, you in that double R, man? People don't even know. Double R is originally for Range Rover. But then Rolls Royce stole double R. You know what I'm saying? Because Range Rover came first, I think. You know what I'm saying? But then everybody, when you say a double R, they think you talking about a Rolls Royce. My boy Buck Banger in a double R, you heard? Sliding. I love Range Rovers, man, and Mercedes. They got real good performances despite, the luxury bodies. They performances is top. You know what I'm saying? They take a lot of time perfecting their performance. My boy from the hardest hood out there, South Auckland. Hey, you not playing though, man. You giving me Top Boy vibes, man. You ever seen Top Boy with Duche? You know what I'm saying? And Sully. Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? We got no eats, man. He said, I got an MX card. Come on, fool. Stop playing with me, man. You might as well go to the strip club with that card, man. And tell one of the strippers, baby, I can change your life. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got a bro, you up over there, bro. Nah, you up, fool. Maintenance on that joint ain't cheap over there, Buckbanger. You up. Keep grinding, bro. Next, you gotta get a McLaren, man. McLaren Speedtail or Porsche GTR 3. Those one of the whips I want to get. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep grinding out there, fool. Thanks for the follow, man. Stay tuned in to the lives, man. I try to do the lives every so often. So check out some of the content on the channel too, man. Nah, bro, you gotta go to the strip club for that, man. You can't. We not strippers over here, buddy. It's a strip club. You gotta. You said I don't got a Hellcat, fool. Nah, not yet. Not yet, bro. Right now I'm grinding, bro. Right now I'm grinding. I had to start over, but it's a good start. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the supercars I want, I stay in the hood right now, bro. I'm not finna get the supercars in the hood. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, just cause they gonna be dick riding, bro. They gonna be shiesty mode. They gonna be thinking I'm up, you know, and they gonna try to, you feel me, do what they do. So in the hood, you gotta be low key. So I'm trying to move, fool, to like a real crib, bro, where I can have 5 cars in the driveway and it's fenced off type vibes, you know. Like that's the plan. So I can't have a Range Rover out here. I had a Range Rover out here. They got it towed. They got it towed in the wintertime on some hay shit because the person that had it, I had parked in front of their crib. They ain't like that. It wasn't a 2010. It was 2004, but I bought a new engine for it. So I was going to give it to my pops for his birthday. That's when I was flipping cars. I used to have like 20 cars parked on the block. Neighbors would be hating, bro. Habibi, what's up? Acting like, you know, they own the street because it's street parking. So a lot of times my cars would be getting tickets. Or I come out, the police ticketed me or the toll man take my shit at 3 in the morning. Weird shit, you feel me? Nah, cause it's like when you stay in the hood, and like the hood, people are really envious and jealous, bro, because they very materialistic. What do they mean? They mean that everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people that's in poverty areas, they just want to have some shit to look, you know, validated. You know what I mean? So that's why there's often people getting robbed, people steal, and they kill people for stuff in the hood because they looking at you like, man, you don't deserve to have this. Why you got this? I want to have this. You know what I mean? So if you stay in like a hood area, bro, you can't be having no Porsche GTR, man. They gonna steal that shit. Well, I had a Acura Integra. Acura Integra not like a super fancy car, but it's a nice sports car. Man, they try to steal that shit at night, bro. I came out to a guy literally breaking into the car. He ran away. But that's why it's like I wouldn't even have any of those cars around here. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know how these people are. These people don't got nothing that's like so luxurious to where they not gonna care about you having, you know. You gotta be in an area where the dude next to you, he got a land, he got a Range Rover too. You feel me? He got a Porsche GTR, he got the Corvette Z 71 or whatever. You know what I mean? To the point where he not gonna be envious and jealous that you got 5 cars. Where I'm at, these niggas is jealous. These niggas, they think you up if you got something better than them. They want to have it. You know, so you gotta be smooth how you move, man. Of course, I would love have those things outside, but when I was even when I had like 4 Mercedes outside. One time bro. They used to be hey, no cap. But I was selling them. It was just one I was driving because it was custom, but they used to be hating, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'd be hating on the fact that I had 5 cars parked. I could drive this one, this one, this one. It's just envy and jealousy, but it's like I never was like a cocky muff with the cars. I was selling them. It's a business, you know. But when I move, buck banger, I'm gonna have the Porsche GTR. I don't know which car I'm gonna get first. I'm gonna have the Range Rover for my pops. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a G wagon too. You know, and I'll probably get in like the McLaren, and I'm gonna just stop there. You feel me? Or I was thinking about getting a GLE AMG just for every day. But I don't want it like I want the truck though. You know, stuff like that, man. But it's a lot of good cars I want, man. I love cars, fool. I love vehicles. He said they came from the UK. He said, come live out here. Bro, I would love to, bro. I just gotta get the money right. Trust me, bro. I would love to, man. I feel like living overseas, you gotta have your money right though. Cause it ain't like your hometown where you be like, yo, mom, can I have $40? Nah. So once I get the money right, that's the plan. To be somewhere overseas, fool. Yeah, the new ones look sweet. You a real one though for getting that. That's why I had got the 2004 and got a new engine because of the body style. But see, only real car dudes know what you saying right there. The new ones is all crunched up like a folded up Jeep Compass and shit like that. The Range Rover supposed to be sleek, boxy, you know what I'm saying? But then still have a curve to it. You feel me? You smooth for knowing that, bro. That's why you said that year, but that's why I got him the older year, because the new year models, not to say I had the bag to get a new year. I ain't trying to flex, but even the 2004, it still got that same body style. You know what I mean? Even the 2010 got the sleeker body style. But I hear you on that, fool. His name on YouTube is Taiwano 2 a.m. Okay. If you ever come out here, man, hit me up. You feel me in the US, bro? I'm in the Midwest, so you slide out here, man. Just hit me up, man, on the YouTube. Drop a comment, I get the notification. But yeah, only real car dudes know what you just said, man. That was fire. I like that. The new models look, what they was thinking. Yeah, I'm by Chicago, Milwaukee, bro. Midwest. I'm about the Midwest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Middle of the Midwest. So it's not like too far out. Yeah, I'm by the Midwest, man. He said, not gonna lie, bro. Had him on here rap battling. Oh, yeah, the rap battles. I'm gonna bring back the rap battles, man. I just didn't want to like overkill. You know, overkill is like doing it too much to where you guys are not as excited. He said, bro, how old is you wearing that stupid A shice? You should be in retirement home. Come on, bro. I am not that old, fool. You trying to say I look like your grandma, your granddad? You capping. Hey, somebody told me today I look young. And I was like, for real? This must be them juices. Now I'm old enough to take your shorty out into the bar and buy her a drink, fool. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, hey, baby, what you want to drink? After the drink, we leaving. We going back to my place. You with that? If you want to dance, we might do a couple dance. Like he laughing right now. So no, you laughing. She want to dance. We might just jig a little bit. A little bit of grinding. You know, get her ready for the crib. I might just get her to Long Island, not even ask her. She might say martini now. You know, the Long Island will put you in your ass. He said, nah, that shit look goofy as ever, Buck. I ain't gonna lie. I want to pull up on whoever made it. Like, bro, what was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? You just took away all the best features from the car. Like, I don't know why they made it like that, though. It was like almost like they didn't want people to buy those models like a trick. Like they wanted everybody to get the older ones and get new engines or some shit. Nah, Shinobi, man, it's all love. You feel me? I don't take stuff personal, bro. Yeah, I don't take nothing personal, man. You came in trying to troll. I respect it, man. I know how to troll, bro. I've been trolls before. All the trolls want to do is feel love, man. They don't mean no harm. You feel me? We all been trolls. For real. But nah, I wouldn't take your girl out, man. Respect, man. I wouldn't take your girl out. Your girl is your girl, man. You already, hey, you Samoan? Nah, you knocking shit out. Yo, bro, hey, I seen the league where the Samoans, like, they charge at each other. It's like football. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Them boys is built different, bro. I seen this one match where the dude literally Superman dove into Buddy, and Buddy was like, got him off him, and both of them just kind of bounced back like nothing happened. And I'm like, no way. Yeah, bro, that competition is better than football. I watched it on Twitter, bro. It was a clip. It was this viral clip where it was like these dudes was pretty big, bro. They was evenly matched, but I'm talking about full speed. Dude really running to truck the other guy, and the other guy like Superman dive. But he didn't fall though. He Superman dove into dude and bounced back, and the other guy bounced back, and it was like an even tie. And I'm like, no way, this shit is crazy. But that shit should have been destruction. Yeah, bro, it's another dude. He got knocked out cold, like flatline. But you gotta be tough to do that stuff, bro. That ain't. You could have a whole concussion, boy. You could break your neck. Them boys is. I know Buck out there. How you kidding? Bro, Samoans got them hands. I don't know if it's cause they from Atlantia or some shit. He said, bro, you need to watch Minute Scraps. It's out here. Nah, I'm gonna have to check it out, bro. I know Samoans don't ever underestimate no Samoan, bro. I know that for a fact. I ain't even trying to day ride. Them boys really be knocking shit out, bro. And they take punches. They could take damage and do more damage. I'm gonna check out 1 Minute Scraps. I'm gonna check them out. But I like watching stuff like that to pick up on defense and what not to do. Like for instance, let's say when I see somebody get knocked out really bad, bro, I watch the clip like 5 times to figure out like, man, what did he do wrong? Like okay, did that was the other guy just way more special than him, or was he more experienced? I'll watch it like 5 or 6 times to see what went wrong. Because the reason I do that is in case you're in a fight, you gotta understand everybody's fighting style is different. So you might be fighting somebody that fought similar to the video you saw, and you could know how to avoid, being that type of dude. Cause I seen this one dude, I'm not gonna hold you. This one dude, he probably could knock a lot of people out without them knowing. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Like he fought weird, bro. But it was unorthodox. It was like most of the time when you square up with people, you trying to punch straight and shit like that, right? So their guard is right here. So you trying to get in right there. Bro, this guy wasn't coming like that. He was coming with like quick short hooks. And the hooks, it's like it's getting past his guard and it's getting in here, bro. It's getting in here, but it's like I'm talking about tagging him. And I'm like, no way. So I'm like, let me see. And I get it, because imagine me punching this. If I'm punching this straight, it's not a lot of chances I'm gonna get it if it's moving. Even if it's moving, I'm coming at it like this. Bro, that shit it was like short jab hooks though. And I'm like, damn, that's something different. I might have to incorporate that. He's like, yeah, homie, we break jaws out here and we'll invite you inside for a feed. Nah, he's wildin'. Hey, if I come out there, I gotta spar somebody my weight, bro. You can't put a motherfucking I'm 160 even, so I'm probably like lightweight, middleweight, or some shit. I don't know. I'm probably middleweight. Gotta bring a Samoan that's middleweight, but that nigga might have the kicks on him. I might have to be James Bond in that hole. But now I love a challenge though, fool. If I fight anybody, I like for it to be in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Or like something like 1 minute scraps. Cause when I grew up in the projects, we used to do that. But it used to be like we'd fight other kids our age in the projects. And the projects was set up where it's like 4 apartments all in like one complex, but they separate, but they just next door. But then it's a fence that's like a little small yard. So we'll be in a small yard and dudes will be betting dollars, dudes boxing. So that wasn't crazy because we was what, 7th, 8th grade. But now it's like just to be able to get in the ring and see if my shadow boxing is cold and shit like that, that'll be cool. Now getting knocked out, that would not be cool. That boy said, well, he's 280. Boy, that's a mismatch, fool. You funny. You can. I can't even get close to it. I gotta try to tap you from far away. Is you get close and power punch that nigga? Now, I would tell you a funny story before I hop off because I fought a dude that was taller than me. He probably like 6'1". I'm like 5'11", but he like 6'1", 6'2". And he had a little more weight. So I like to say I'm more of a boxer, bro. I'm pretty snappy, pretty fast, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm Javante David or Bud. I've lost fights, bro. So I personally want to fight this man. Long story short, he forced the issue. Whole time I got a blunt in my wood in my hand. I'm about to go smoke. So he forced the issue. When he first start off, he throw a slow ass jab, but it's like it's not even in reach to where it's like, you see how fast I can step back? That's like a feint. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from a Mexican boxer. He has the coldest feint ever. So it's like somebody punching right here, I can step back quick and return. You feel me? Step back quick or proceed. Step back quick and proceed. So, bro, throw a slow ass jab, fool. That's not even close. I duck it. Then he throw a slow hook, weak. So he realized, like, nah, I can't even get close to this man. But he's like 6'2". I'm 5'11", but I'm 160, but I look skinny, bro. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm not weak. So he like, man, I'm going to slam him. So, buddy, I'm like, all right, he ain't got nothing because it's like, I'm going to see what you got first. I'm not just going to rush you. I'm about to see if you counter punch what you trying to do. See how I can work you. So I'm like, all right, he ain't got nothing. I'm about to press him. So I'm thinking we finna really box because it's close quarters now. Now I done walked him down. Bro act like he about to throw a punch. He ducked to tackle me instantly. I'm talking about straight for the waist, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. It was a quick decision thinking moment. I'm like, bro, he like 6'1". He probably like at least close to 200 pounds. If he get me on the ground, he got it. He gon' he gonna try to full mount. But I know how to get out of the full mount. Somebody like sitting on top of your torso. That's like a full mount on top of you. You gotta turn to the side like you sleep on the side and then push their hips to get them off you because it's gonna open up their hips. Push their hips to get them off you. So I'm like, damn, I'm really gonna have to do this on the full mount. I'm like, nah, I can't let it happen because it's concrete. So, bro is literally trying to tackle me, fool, like full force. So I'm fighting it at first, but I'm like, nah. I remember seeing the clip on Instagram. That's why I said, when you see clips where somebody really get knocked out crazy, but it was boxing, you gotta watch something, see what went wrong. So I remember the clip on Instagram. Some of y'all might remember it. It was a light-skinned dude with a gold wrestling fit on. He won the match. And he went to shake his first coach hand. It was the white coach. So when he shook the coach hand, he flipped the coach off the shake. You know what I mean? Then he went to the black coach. He tried to shake the black coach. He picked him up, but the black coach used the momentum against him. And I remember that clip right there, bro. I swear on my life, that clip changed the dynamic of the whole fight, bro. Bro literally tackling me. First, I'm not trying to go down. I'm fighting this shit. But I'm like, nah. So I start backpedaling. Because if you're going towards someone like this and they're fighting it, you still got momentum. But if the person starts backpedaling, you're kind of like losing momentum. So I'm backpedaling, but then I lock his arms. I'm backpedaling. I remember the clip, fool. And I remember the clip. I'm talking about literally flipped this man over my shoulder. But in doing that, I twisted my leg. I ain't dislocated, but it's like I used so much force because bro, like at least 200 pounds, like 6'2", like literally picked him up from right here and flipped him over my shoulder and slammed him on the pop machine, bust his eye, and they broke this shit up. But I was like, that was from an IG clip. That was from an IG clip. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay attention to them fights because 9 times out of 10, you see a fight dude get knocked out, you just focus on how he got knocked out. But what did he do wrong? Did he drop his guard? Did he let bro get up in here? Like, that shit could change your life if you get in a fight. Cause bro was gonna try to maul me. I ain't gonna hold you. He realized he couldn't box. He like, I'm about to tackle this man. When I get him on the ground, I'm a full mount. But I had an Asian homie, bro. He took me to jujitsu one time. And he used to train me and box me. But he took me to jujitsu one time. I learned a lot of shit from jujitsu, bro. Full mount, half mount, how to get up out of there. Like if somebody put you in a choke hold, how to get up out of there. Just a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since then, I just look at myself like I just gotta perfect the hands. And y'all over there, man, shadow box, man, when you at the crib. Cause the dude that fought me, I didn't even want to fight this guy. I ain't know him. But you might go out there and someone just has the urge or belief that they could just fold you. I swear, because after the fight, I go outside to smoke. Bro, still parked outside. This is a real story, bro. So I done busted your eye. I go outside to smoke. You still parked outside because you messing with one of the ladies at the store or whatever. So I'm posted up in front of the garbage smoking. You park right there looking at me. And I'm looking at you like, bro, that shit over with. You still here? So you like, man, whatever, nigga. Woo woo. Then you leave. When you leave, the girl you trying to fight me over go out and talk to you. And she come back and she say, YS, he said you tougher than you look. And I'm like, damn, he underestimated. She's like, yeah, he thought he was just gonna fold you. Cause bro, like 6'2". I'm 5'11". But I ain't no cupcake, bro. I play sports, been around older people and all that shit, man. So just take boxing lessons, shadow box. Cause personally, I did not want to fight Buddy. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause it was on the job. I ain't want to lose the job. I lost the job fight that day. Bro was like talking crazy too. You feel me? I lost the job fighting a dude on the job. I told him I was defending myself. They were like, no, it's against conduct. I'm like, man, you watched the video? She's like, yeah, you put your hands on him. It's how the manager said. I'm like, yo, goofy ass, man. This man tried to attack me at the work over my coworker, but you know, it's just how it be, man. Like, you feel me? It's just how it be. But I tell y'all real shit, man. Like, this is real shit. Don't fight nobody out there, because after that shit happened, that wasn't even really a fight. That was like a wrestling scuffle. Because I literally didn't even get to really punch this man when I had the ups. It got broken up. You feel me? They broke this shit up when I had the ups. He was bleeding. I'm finna try to slam him. She's like, that's enough. The lady he was fighting me over, she's like, that's enough. Like she was on mom or some shit. I was just like, what the heck? And then after I bust Buddy up, like, yo, bro, you acting like this your girl. He's like, that is my girl. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I wish I could have recorded this shit, bro. This is like a movie. I'm like, bro, you trying to fight me with my coworker? You acting like this your girl? He's like, that is my girl. I'm like, bro, but I ain't doing nothing. I only work with her for one day. Then she came over, bro. This is the craziest part. I told my pops about this shit. He started laughing. But he was mad I fought this man. You know, I'm like, I ain't want to fight him. But she came over and kissed this nigga's boo-boo, like his eye, and wiped the blood. And I was just like, oh my gosh. What am I into? You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, bro. Perfect your hands. You might go out there, use a peaceful guy like me. You don't want no problems. You tell somebody like, bro, I ain't really trying to fight you. And they're like, oh, yeah, you're scared, man. I'm gonna beat you down. But you just really don't want to fight. You want to clock. But bro thinking you sweet because you don't want to fight. You know, everybody that be trying to be the aggressor, they think the person that don't want to fight is always sweet. It don't mean you sweet. You just smart. It's like fighting in public. I could have punched that man. I could have hit him, slammed him on the pop machine at the edge. It could have hit his medulla oblongata or temple. He could have died. Now I gotta go to jail because I fought this goofy for no reason. You feel me? Now I'm in court. I gotta get a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? In the ring is different. Y'all see boxers' whole life change in the ring. They can't go press charges on the other fighter, bro. You feel me? That's why you got to fight in the ring. Everybody they be acting like monkeys when you outside. I'll say you a monkey is like when two people are yelling at each other, they want to fight. The person or two people, they think everybody is looking like, oh my God, this is so interesting. Nah, bro. They looking like, look at these two monkeys. This is amusing. They pull out their phone and record. The whole time this stuff was going down was a white dude in the store watching. He was the one that ended up calling the cops. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I'm saying it's not worth fighting in public because you have nothing to prove. These people are not going to go home and be like, wow, that guy was so tough. Like, bro, they don't give a shit. No, I ain't trying to encourage YouTube, but I'm just saying they don't care at all. They be like, look at these two idiots causing a scene in public. You and the other person fighting. In the ring is different. The coach looking like, yeah, he's nice. I like that jab. You know what I mean? You got the other boxer like, yeah, bro, kind of decent. Oh, this is a good fight. It's a different scene. That's more impressive. You beat a dude down in public, you hurt him, you go down, boy. Assault. You gotta be smart, man. So don't let nobody trick you, man. Sometimes you might in a position, I should have just clocked out, bruh. But I wasn't thinking like, man, I could clock out, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been worse. Even after the situation happened, bro didn't want to leave that go. He had talked about getting a gun. The lady came and told me, she's like, he talking about getting his gun. I had to talk to him, da-da-da-da. Then I will go by some taller, light-skinned nigga that look like him come to the store. He sizing me up. I'm ringing him up. I'm thinking like, yo, like, you feel me? Like, that wasn't even nothing serious. But imagine if I would have put the hands on, bro. All I did was slam him. Like, he probably came back embarrassed in front of Shorty and did some crazy shit. But it's like, now I would have to react, you know what I mean? So the shit wasn't worth it, bro. Personally, I'm mad that I even tweaked my ankle doing that dumb. My ankle ain't still the same since then, bro. I had like I don't know if I took my ankle out of the place it's supposed to be, like hyperextended it or hyper sprained it, but it's not been the same. I be having to do my foot like this and shit like that. It's not been the same. You know what I'm saying? And then that was a silly wrestling match. You feel me? So all y'all out there, man, get in the ring, man. Somebody look. Somebody want to see you. Tell them put some bread up, put some money up, put a 500 up. Do this shit like Aiden Ross, bro. You not fighting for free. For what? For bragging rights? For people to say, oh, he's the tough guy out of those two. Bro, they gonna walk away not kid. You gonna fight for some bread that's better. In the ring, that's better. No, dude not about to pull out a gun if you punching him too hard. Now I'm laughing because this happens. You know? You punch somebody hard one time, bro, they might pull out a firearm. They don't want to fight no more. You feel me? In the ring, he can't pull out a firearm. So y'all be safe out there, man. Don't let nobody get y'all to fight in public because it's really not worth it, man. It's like a trick. You know what I'm saying? You could either lose your life, kill them, or even worse. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in for the chat. Look, man, if you missed the live, bro, the best part of the lives are in the first part of the lives. You know, the remaining parts is just entertaining, you know, talking to the chat, chatting it up. Shout out to all the new subscribers too, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do more lives. I'm going to try to bring the Freestyle Friday battle back also eventually. You know, once we get up there, we got to get up some more. And when I say we got to get up, I'm talking about we got up the numbers. We could do the freestyle battles when I'm getting, 40, 100 people in the chat types. You know what I mean? Or even 50. We not there yet, but we grinding. But I love y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is. I'm out of here.